the smell of a new subwoofer. The box is 5 cubic feet. We're about to build one loud ass speaker box with a $30 stapler. Welcome back to another video. You already know, man, it's your boy Mouse. Today we actually got a small little project, and we got these solo Barics right here. Perfect. We are gonna build a ported box. Something simple for 212 kicker L7 subs, man. These things are badass. Woo! It's just gonna pretty much just be a slide-in box. I didn't want to use the kicker specs. I got my own specs for L7s that I've used, and I know that works pretty good. So we're gonna pretty much put the subs in 4 cubic feet. We're gonna go ahead and do a 40 square inch port, 20 inches long, man, so that thing can get them extra little low notes going on. I'm about to go to Home Depot right now to go get the wood that I need to build the box, but man, let's check out the subs real quick. This is a brand new fresh sub. I love the smell of a new subwoofer.
It's nice.
And this box is about to get down. I haven't built a box for L7s in quite a bit. You already know everybody likes the whole sundown Scar Audio Death Box scenes right now. So for someone to go ahead and get some kicker L7s to build a box, it's actually really badass. Let's not waste no time, man. Let's go ahead and get to Home Depot, get some wood, and get started on getting ready to build this box, man. Let's get it. Actually made it to Home Depot. I got my blueprint right here. Let's go get the wood right now. I was actually gonna wait till tomorrow to get the wood, but we actually got a hurricane coming. Look at it, look. Mira. Get out. So this is probably like phase 2 of the storm. It was very, very intense, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit hectic, and I think there's rain coming, so I was like, let me go ahead and get this wood real quick. All right, so I got my cart. Let's go and get this wood. We don't need nothing too crazy because it's just a box for 212s, but man, we gotta get it. We're here at Home Depot, man. We got all the different types of wood. I am going to be using MDF just because, man, I love the MDF. I'm an MDF type of guy. You know, you got your nicer plywoods right here. 72298. Man, that right here is for, you know, second level big dog. Her builds over 8,000 watts. And I do recommend to use the birch plywood right here, $83. Man, this is big dog stuff right here. If you're doing a build over 8,000 watts, more than 612s, you definitely got to go ahead and use this guy. But we are just doing a simple box for 212s with, you know, 1200 watts. The MDF is going to do just right, and I'm going to line exit, so the MDF will actually grab it pretty good and it'll be nice and smooth. This sandy ply is pretty good as well too, but like I said, man, it's rough running this guy through the table saw, hitting it with the router. I'm just not even going to deal with it. I'm just going to rather spend the extra $10 versus that one. I think it's like 30 something dollars and 48, and the MDF is going to, you know, we're going to slide right through this box and get this done right. So let me go ahead and put this wood in here, then we're gonna go ahead and get it cut.
A few moments later.
Usually get it cut down a little bit to the sizes that I need, and then I go home and I go ahead and slide it through my table saw to get my actual sizes. It just speeds me up so much, and having to really put bigger pieces on my table saw. So my staple gun to build my subwoofer box is damaged. So the best thing to do is just come to Harbor Freight real quick and just buy one used for this box. And then if it works good, we'll continue using it. If not, man, we just gotta get a good one. But we need to get this box done. I think we're gonna get the Banks. It's the 2-in-1 Brad Nailer and Crown stapler. So for $34, we can't go wrong. We're gonna go ahead and get the stapler. I think it's this guy right here. 18 gauge, fastener length, inch and a half. My Crown stapler right there. Now let's do it. We're about to build one loud ass speaker box with a $30 stapler. Man, this thing's about to put in some work. It's not even about how expensive the tool is. It's just, do you know how to work the tool or not, man? Let's do it. Next item I gotta grab while I'm out. We are at Walmart because I need to get some flat black paint to paint inside the port before I put the box together, because once I start putting the box together, it's gonna be kind of hard to get inside and paint the port. So might as well just do it while I'm building, and let's get this paint from Walmart. So we made it to the paint section. I don't need nothing fancy. I just need a simple flat black. We'll just grab the cheapest one that we can find. I'm gonna have to get this Rust-Oleum paint, satin black. It's flat. Man, they don't even carry the Crayola no more. That was the truth in paint, but hey, some things gotta go, and Crayola was one of them. But let's go ahead and pay for this, get back to the crib, get ready, and we're gonna build this box. Back to the house, we got the MDF right here. I got the table saw set up. I gotta run some extension cords. I gotta put a fitting on the new stapler that we got, and this $30 stapler is about to put in some serious work, and we're going to build a serious banger with it. Got the flat black paint that we need for the port. I got some brand new wood glue. Straight to work. Cut the wood, put the box together, paint it, let it sit, load the subs. Once the subs are loaded, man, we're going to go ahead and connect it up to the amp, and we're going to see what it does, and I think it's going to bang something serious, so definitely stay tuned. Man, we got a lot to go on the video, man, but let's get it. Cut for the box, so now I need to go ahead and get one of the front ones. Boy wants like this countersink lip that we're going to do for him. So basically what it's going to be is going to be a square, and then there's going to be a slot port along the bottom. And now I need to deduct the height of the port, and I am doing a 40 square inch port, and 30 times 1.3 is going to give me like 3940 square inches of port. So we need to deduct the 1.3 from the front piece to give me that slot port. Once we get done doing that, we need to go ahead and calculate how far from the back piece of the box to give us the 1.3 so it can snorkel inside there. You see what I'm saying? The box is 5 cubic feet with a 40 square inch port. We're going to go ahead and do the port probably 17-20 inches long. It's going to snorkel inside there, and man, with the low notes, this thing is going to be nasty, and with the high notes as well too. But man, let's get back to work. You see how the port's going to snorkel inside there? 14 going in and 6 going up, so that gives me a total of 20 inches of depth for port. So let me go get a sub. We're going to do the cutout for the subwoofers, and then we're going to staple the baffle and the port together, and we're going to paint it just so that's already black. So let's actually take out the sub and see how it fits in our cutout. No kicker, should be pretty good on it, but you never know. That's fishy. The squares fit inside the cutout, man, that's badass. Now we can get to the next step and actually start putting together the baffle with the snorkel port to get that going. And I need to put together the baffle with the port because it snorkels in, and once I put it together, it's going to be kind of hard to get my hand inside there and paint it so it's blacked out completely. But since now there's nothing put together, it's going to be so much faster, and you know, we can go ahead and perfect it and make it look good with the painted port. Let's get the pieces for the port and put it together. Let's get on the grind.
A few inches later.
All right, so let's open our $30 stapler real quick from Harbor Freight. I think it's a Banks, so let's cut it open right here. Let's see what we got. Oh, it already got a fitting on it. That's badass. Right off the bat, that's actually a plus. I had a fitting right here and a 9/16 to get it going, but man, badass on their part. Feels good. I think we're just ready to lock and load. Let's get it. Be using 1.5 1/4-inch crown staples. This way. Lock and load it. Very important to do. We're just gonna drop 1 drop of oil in it, and that's it. You see how we have our snorkel port going on, so I am going to do a round over there, a round over on the bottom, and a round over there because that is going to be the port exit. I got my round over bit somewhat set. We're going to go ahead and give it a shot and see what it looks like on the test piece. Looking for a nice round over, nothing too crazy. That's actually way too deep. Let's try this again. It's a little bit better, but I'm still seeing a small line, and I don't want to see that line at all. They say 3 times the charm. Let's see. Perfect. You see, that's exactly what we're looking for right there. No line. This one still had a little bit of line, if you guys can see. This one was very, very deep. That one was very, very deep. This one had a little bit of line going on. But this one's just that all. Let's do it. I got the round overs done over across the bottom too, so I'm actually go ahead and paint this right now, but off camera because I learned my lesson painting around with the camera, and it will definitely mess it up. We're gonna paint this thing in 5, 4, 3, 2. The snorkel port is blacked out. We got this piece that's blacked out as well too, and now we can actually assemble the box. Box is 80% done. All that's left to do is we got to go ahead and line exit. It's not the prettiest thing right now, but after we line exit, paint bag trick, it's gonna look fire. It's not the prettiest thing right now, guys, but the box is done. We got the slot port along the bottom. I love slot ports versus the big old port. The port is actually 20 inches. It goes in 14 and then comes up 6 inches, so that thing is going to get very nice and deep. This $30 staple gun from Harbor Freight, man, it definitely puts in work. Man, I think it's gonna stay here for a bit. It's really badass. I think it was a pretty good purchase, even if it just did the job for this box. Man, it's still badass. Man, go get yourself one. While we got some sun out, I am gonna go get the bed liner style paint. Pretty much have like a black textured finish. And then we got the aluminum right here that we're gonna do my paper bag trick on the face of it. That is gonna look really dope. We just got to Walmart. Let's go inside, get the paint that we need, get back to the crib, paint the box. All right, and here we go. This is the one that we need right here. This is the turbo. This is the one right here. Let's get back to the crib. Let's finish painting up the box and do the paper bag trick. Let's get it. We're back just like that. Man, we got this big ass can right here. It better get the job done on this box because this is like double the can. But that's all we got left to do is paint the box. Paint the box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and just like that, it is painted, guys. Man, that turbo stuff works really badass. Real nice texture. You see it? We need our magic touch with that silver metallic to bring out that front face. Man, and this thing's gonna be raw. All we gotta do right now is you get yourself your simple plastic bag from Walmart or something. So we're gonna use silver metallic so it can pop out really good. All you're gonna do is, you know, stick your hand in there like a claw inside the bag. It's windy. We got it good right here. You wanna tie it around, tuck it in so it doesn't go nowhere while you're doing this. And you basically just want to, you know, keep this position with your fingers like that, like a puppet. You want to spray the spray paint on the bag and then tap it. Look, watch this. You see it? What do you guys think? Shit or what? Alright, so it is currently 7:24 in the morning. We got the coffee going right now. The box is looking fresh. Look at it. So I am about to load the subwoofers in the box and get it ready for by the time my homeboy pulls up. Man, all we gotta do is slide it in, connect it to the amp, and we're ready to bang. He is using a 1 ohm amp, and we got dual 4 subs. So we're gonna pretty much wire them down to 2 ohm, then, you know, bridge them back down to 1 ohm, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Both subs are in the sub box, but we're gonna go ahead and pop them to see if they're in phase. You see I protected the face of the sub with this mat right here. I put a piece of wood down, and then there's another piece of cloth down to protect the box. Your clients work so hard to get their products, and the best thing that we can do is make sure that we take care of them till the end. Once we turn them into them, that's all on them, what they got going on with it, but we gotta protect it and make sure that it is 1000% by the time we give it to them. Just look how beautiful that looks, guys. The subwoofers are in phase, guys. Then we're gonna go ahead and screw them in, and we're gonna call our box building project done. And like I said, we just gotta wait for my homeboy to pull up. We can slide these boys in the trunk, and then we can see what they do. I use orange stripe as the positive, so I'm gonna stick this in the negative side, and then we are gonna tap it to see what it does. Oh yeah, you see it? See, they're in phase, both of them. We will be using 1¼ inch drywall screws to screw the subs down. Man, let's get to work. Subs are in. Now it's just a matter of waiting for my homeboy to pull up, and we're gonna hear what this bad boy sounds like, man. I can already, sometimes when you just tap on the speaker, it'll tell you what it's gonna do. Bass, 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 bass. Man, very excited. It looks really, really dope, man. It looks really, really nice. I love the outcome of the box. Man, this thing's gonna bang. My boy yesterday seen a quick glimpse of it. Man, he was fucked up over it. Alright, so my homeboy's getting ready to pull up right now. We're about to put this in the back of his car. It's a Chrysler 300. We're gonna hear how it sounds. Man, this thing should be banging. So box is in. He's hooking it up right now. We're about to find out what she does. Alright, we're gonna do a quick little test. See if we feel speakers moving.
Look like DJ Toe.
What's going on?
Yeah,
What's
on the Maybach beat.
They calling you?
See what I had, my waist, unwind.
Homeboy's happy with the box. Let's see how it sounds with him riding out. Obviously the bass is traveling forward, not back, but man, it's still beating. That trunk's taking a beating. Hope you guys enjoyed this 212's ported box. Getting everything from start to finish. Man, subscribe to the channel, man. We'll see what's next. I'll catch you guys later.